Hello viewers, once again back with me with more of the Croatia's Call and Save. I hope you're doing well, and I hope the start of your new year is going swimmingly as well. You join us back then for season roundup and the cup final against Slaven Belupo, who currently sits 6th, knowing that if they win they could get a Euro Cup space. If they don't, then the Euro Cup 2 spaces will bump down and Rijeka will get a space in the Euro Cup. And yeah, we'll see how well we do. Before we get into that, let's go through some season roundup then. Average rating list then. You can see we have been absolutely fantastic. 3 of our main players, well, Hirovic, Palacios and Stojanovic, all getting in the top 3 of that average rating list. Really, really good performances from them. Really happy with them. Goal stats. Petkovic nabbed the top goal scorer award right at the last game. Got a hat-trick or 2 goals in his last game. We'll quickly go through since we last met. Yeah, it was pretty decent. But yeah, we've had some really good players. You look at it as well, you got Miguel Rodriguez, one of the guys who got out on loan, developing really nicely out there actually. I wish his mentals would develop a little bit more. His technicals and physicals are really nice, but there's definitely still some mental growth in there as well. But 18, still lots and lots of growth left to go. And for 40 grand, he's turned out to be an absolute cracking sign. I mean, he's scored how many? He scored 10 goals this season. Really, really nice young player. 18 years old. Really, really happy with him. In terms of clean sheets, then Livakovic got 2nd, but I believe he got goalkeeper of the season. Obviously played less games, but got only 3 less clean sheets and conceded less as well. So yeah, he did pretty well in that respect. Obviously we finished the table on a massive 90 points. I think we just missed out on the most amount of points. I think it was 92. Yeah, 92. So next season that will be the target to beat. If we quickly go look actually, how many points did we get last season? So we got 85 last season, an improvement from last season, which is always good. Hajduk got 1 point less than they did the year before, but they finished in 2nd ahead of Rijeka. Let's quickly jump into the schedule and we'll see what we did since last time. So obviously last time we played, we lost, unfortunately, to Barcelona in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Since then, it was a bit of indifferent form, really. We drew against Vrazden in the league and then got a narrow 1-0 win. I thought it would be comfortable. It really wasn't comfortable. We only just got through. Then we played Hajduk and lost 3-0. They just seemed to play to our faults and absolutely destroy us, which was a really good performance from them, to be fair. I just couldn't seem to really get in the game or get up to first gear, even second gear, really. Rijeka, we drew 2-2 with. They got a 92nd minute winner, which is a bit disappointing. Istra, we beat 4-0 and then finished off the season with a 3-1 win versus Lokomotiv. Stojanovic got himself sent off in the 70 minutes, so won't feature today. But yeah, it's not too bad. We've had some good players come through. We've been looking around at players we can bring in. We're still looking at, as I said, I mentioned a right back. That's probably the main position we're looking for. We've got 11 million in the budget. We'll see what we can do. But there's obviously some young players that I am looking at as well. I'll quickly show you 2 of them if it loads. So one of them was Miguel Brito Simiao. We're trying to bring in. He's really unhappy at the moment and might put a request in to leave. If we can, we'll pick him up for sure. We were looking at Alex Bless, but unfortunately he signed a new deal, so we won't be getting him in. And the other one, I can't find. I'll quickly find him for you. So I found that other player. The player we were looking at was Paul No. He's currently wanted by Paris Saint-Germain. Looks like a pretty decent young little player. We had an offer accepted of about 8 million. We may go back in for him later on. Maybe put some installments in next time and bring him in. But yeah, 14 years old. Looks this decent already. Some really nice stats in there for sure. We'll see how well he does. There was another player as well, which I can't find at the moment, but he had a really good pass and really good vision. I think he was playing as a cam, but I think we'll play a really, really good centre mid role. But we'll have a look at him later on. And if we bring him in, we'll bring him in, but we'll have to have a look at that for sure. But yeah, I don't think there was really anything else to note. So we'll jump on into the game then. Let's jump into the fixtures. Obviously, we're at Slaven Belupo. We are currently, where are we going to be playing this? We're playing at the Maxime. Even we count as the away ground, the away team, we are at home. Only 25,000 tickets have been sold for this game, which is really not that much. But let's set up a team for this one then. So I think with the teams, I think I'm quite happy. The only problem we do have is Marin is unfortunately out injured for this one. So Magno's going to come out on this left-hand side. But yeah, otherwise, and we already mentioned that Stojanovic is suspended for this one. So Pinto's going to fill in at right back. Otherwise, we're going to submit this team and jump on into this one then. So the teams are out. Slaven Belupo, anyone we really noticed that? I recognise Puklin and Rodriguez is obviously playing for them out on this right-hand side. Their star player. Otherwise, I don't really notice any of them, but we should definitely be doing the business. Come on, lads, just keep on this run going. Let's try and win the Croatian Cup 2 years in a row. And that team talk into the tunnel. We certainly hope he can keep that form going. He's a bit like a Swiss Army knife, I've been told. No, he's fit enough. He's been playing really well. Yeah, he's a captain as well. I can't not play the captain. I mean, it's an absolute packed out ground. I don't think we're filling out some of the stands, which is probably the best way to do it to keep atmosphere going. But Souza early on, ball forward up to Petkovic. Can he beat his man? It's looking likely, and it just skewed away. Yeah, there's a few stands here which are a little bit empty, but these stands pretty packed out. Hirovic puts a ball in. Filipovic comes and easily claims that. Another highlight. 5 minutes in, Filipovic now puts a ball forward. Ajupi gets there. Up to Duvnjak. Rodriguez on this right-hand side. Back to Duvnjak. Glavsic even. Souza. Magno. We can break now. Up to Petkovic. He's running on through again, and he doesn't miss that one. His 23rd of the season then. Bruno Petkovic in front of the home fans. Absolutely wonderful goal. 6 minutes in, 1-0 up. There's really not too much to note since the first goal. I mean, Rodriguez is definitely their best player, but we're playing quite well. I might demand more from these boys. The second one would definitely be the ticket, I think. Is most of the boys are motivated. And yeah, there's a highlight before half-time. Pinto, Olmo, back to Hirovic. Ball in, and it's just over the bar. Filipovic doesn't quite get to that, but it's going over the bar. It's gone for a goal kick, and nothing's going to come of that. So we jump into half-time then. It's 1-0, the Bruno Petkovic goal. 7 minutes in, is the only separator here. As I mentioned, half the stadium is sold out, and you look at this bit, there's a few guys in this stand down here, but otherwise it is literally just packed out along here. Let's tell these boys aggressively, I'm not happy for performance out there. Get them fired up. We want another. Let's carry on and see if we can grab that. Let's tell these boys early to get creative. It's Glavic puts a ball in. Back to Duvnjak, who shoots, and it's just over the bar. Another highlight. Hirovic, ball in. Back to Gvardiol, headed out to him. Ball across to Palacios, who's there, who just strikes wide. That is a good strike from him, but not quite finding the target, which is a bit disappointing. There's another highlight. Hirovic now to a ball in over the top, and Filipovic easily gets that one. As it's still 1-0. Slaven Belupo still very much in this. It's Ajupi now. Puts a ball forward out to his left-hand side with Puklin. Can we get out there? Pinto misses the tackle. Puklin, ball across. That is a really good strike there from David Puklin. And it's 1-1. It's gone then. We're still trying to look for that, the second goal. Palacios back now to Livakovic. Where's he going? Out to Gvardiol. Across to Hirovic, back to Palacios, and a great ball out wide to Ivo Pinto. Pinto driving down this right-hand side then. Ball in, Petkovic is there and can't quite stab home because the keeper gets down early. And it's 63 minutes gone then. Still not really too much to note. Hirovic, ball in. It's just over the bar. That's disappointing. I think we might bring on some more firepower. No, what we're going to do is we're going to move Olmo up top, put Petkovic as a complete forward on attack, and put Olmo as an advanced forward on attack, and hopefully that will do the business. There's a ball in, Hirovic, ball in, Petkovic can't get to that. Olmo, back to Petkovic, and it's stabbed home. I mean, there was a call for a penalty there, surely, but nothing coming from it. Filipovic now to come out, build from the back with Filipovic. Kamar can pick this one back up. Into Palacios, back to Kamar. Palacios, now it's Hirovic on this right-hand side. Ball forward to Olmo. Olmo still down this right-hand side. Shoots. Petkovic, and it's blocked and deflected wide. That's disappointing. Corner, 78 minutes gone. Hirovic, ball in, and it's headed over the bar. It's gone for a goal kick. Not really too much to note. We've been dominant this game, but still not able to find a second way through. We could demand more once again. We're on attacking. There's another highlight. And Checker. Cortez. A demi tackles and a ball forward to Petkovic. Petkovic now, where's he going? Been tackled, but Hirovic can pick it up. Through to Olmo. Olmo's driving on through, and that's a really, really poor shot. 87 minutes gone then. Still 1-1. It's anyone's game at this point. Jump into the dressing room. Passionately, we're going to aggressively say I'm not happy with your performance once again. We've been pretty poor. We're going to say to the attack calmly, I'm looking for you to make the difference. I know you're capable. Let's fire him up. Make him look inspired. Ajupi gets it forward, but Demi can clear up. Souza now, ball forward to Olmo, who looked like he was in ages offside, but turns out not. Just a very, very good run. And he's going out for a corner early on in the second half. Hirovic, ball in. Across, and it's not coming to anything. Olmo's having a very, very poor game. We're going to bring him off, actually. I think Barisic is going to come on up top, and we're going to play him as that poacher, I think. Actually, no, we're going to play him as a pressing forward on attack. Try and press down them lines a bit more and hopefully find a second way through. It's demand more early on. Let's see, because I really don't want this to go to penalties. There's another highlight. 100 minutes gone then. Puklin across to Duvnjak in the centre. Kamar heads forward to Palacios. Horovic now down this right-hand side into Petkovic, who's there. And Filipovic is literally keeping Slaven Belupo with any chance of this final. Horovic with ball in across, and Puklin can come pick this one up. Doesn't quite get there, and he goes out for a throw-in on this left-hand side then. 100 into extra time in the first half of extra time. Glavic back to Puklin. Across, and Ademi goes and picks that one up and intercepts. Ademi still coming forward up to Petkovic, who's passed across to Barisic, shoots, and Filipovic once again easily gets down to that. We've had 9 clear-cut chances. It's been really poor. Maybe we should make some changes. Let's have a quick look at penalty taking stats. He's got 11. Almada has 15. Almada should be coming on, really. Moro's been okay. Aitnuri's not got the best. Catherine's not got the best, but with 15 penalty taken, we should really be bringing on. Who do we bring off for? That's the question. I think Magno might be the obvious choice. He's not had his best of game. Actually, he's had quite a decent game. We've had some really good performers in it. I don't really bring off Ademi. That's the thing. But Petkovic, I think, is definitely a good. Is he a good penalty taker? 14 penalty taken is something I really don't want to be bringing off. At what point do we? Do you know what? We're going for this. We're gonna go 3 at the back. Sod it. We're going to go 3 at the back. They've not really shown much signs of coming towards me. And Almada is going to come on in that AP support role, I think. That is what we're going to play then for the second half of extra time then. We're going to go to a 3-2-5. We are literally going gun-ho for the second half. We're going to demand more early on. And hopefully them changes will be the business. We're going to go very attacking. We can't even demand more once again. It's been a poor game on our... Wow, it's going to penalties, which is very, very... It's a lottery at this point. It's really, really not the best. Is it Horovic going to come on with Almada, Petkovic, Barisic, and then Magno, and then Palacios is going to be sick if we need it. We're going to penalties then, and we're going to change the correct angle for this. The best angle is director cam, I think. Director cam or behind the goal. Behind the goal is the right one. There we go. We're setting up for this. Horovic is going to take this first penalty then. Horovic steps up. Bags it easily, sends keeper the wrong way. Filipovic can't get to that. Is Gergic, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that first bit, is stepping up for this one. Can Livakovic make a good save? No, he goes the right way but can't quite get a hand to that. It's disappointing, but Almada's going to step up for this one then. Almada shoots and sends it past Filipovic. Filipovic goes the right way but can't quite keep it out as Glavkic is going to come forward and take this penalty. Can Livakovic make it 2-1 to us? Oh, we don't even need to worry. Glavic goes and misses that one and could go and send... That could be the winning goal as Petkovic steps up for this one. Is he going to do the business? No. No, Bruno. The goal scorer, but not the penalty scorer. Puklin now steps up for this one. And misses that one as well. That's really disappointing. And Barisic is now going to be the penalty taker next. He steps up. Where's he going? I think he'll go to the right. I mean, it's a really, really poor penalty shootout so far. Very, very poor. As Karamarko comes forward for this one. Steps up, shoots, and Livakovic makes a good save. I think if we score this one, it's going to be on the head of Thales Magno, the young 18-year-old Brazilian winger who's going to step up for this one. This will win the cup final for us for second year in a row. Can he do it? Thales Magno now over the ball, steps up, runs at the keeper, sends them the right way, and we win the cup. You absolutely love to see that. Second year in a row we've won it. As Ademi goes and lifts the title. Absolutely love to see it. Second year running we've won it. And we've done the double once again. Let's go into this. Passionately say I'm very happy. Congrats, boys. Enjoy these moments. You deserve it. So let's continue on then. We'll get the end of season roundup and we'll come back for that in a second. So the end of season awards are upon us. We did bid for Yoshida, but he didn't really want to join us. There's been players inducted into the all-time 11. Who was that? Barisic. Oh, so Kamar gets announced into the, must be the bench, I assume. Yeah, Kamar on the bench with Barisic and Semper. That will be the team of the season. Anyone really changed? Ivanasek is now in there. Otherwise, it's a very, very similar team to what we started with in the first season. The end of season awards, Horovic with player of the season. Ademi was goal of the season. We'll have a look at that in a second. Aitnuri was signing the season at 1.14 million. Young player of the season at 23 years old. Borna Souza won that. Let's quickly go watch this goal then. So the goal was against Slaven Belupo. Norman gets it here. Moro back to Ademi. Marin gets it back. passes back to Ademi, and Ademi loves these shots. I know what it's going to be. Shot from outside the box. The amount of goals he scored like that is unbelievable. He is an absolute worldie when it comes to that kind of goal. As in that game, you can see we absolutely dominated 4-0. Season review then. Well, I think it's a memorable season for Diamonds. They tasted success in the two leagues, and also we got very, very far in the Champions League. We only had an average attendance of 29% full, which is really not that good. Into the vision update, do we need to change anything? They've only just added that we need to sign players for a profit, which we were pretty much doing anyway. They haven't really mentioned anymore. See if we can negotiate and take some of these out. I mean, I'd like to try and remove this if possible. Suggest that. No, they really want us to keep that in, so it's not too bad. They want us to win silverware. That's fine. We can finish that. Into squad dynamics, we're still the same. Eduardo, unfortunately, is going to retire at the end of the season. So we'll lose a team leader there, but we've definitely got enough to step up into that place. Let's do a team meeting. Let's say we should be winning the league. I mean, these are really, really easy to do, in my opinion. Squad end for season break. Arsenal declare interest in Olmo. I mean, you're not getting him. Absolutely no way. Emery's the last person I've signed to. Nikolic draws. Who's Nikolic? A young player we have. I mean, we're not going to get rid of him, let's be honest. I want to see, if we carry on, how our coefficient for the Champions League has changed. Obviously, we got quite far. Once that comes through, I'll let you know. So the eventual winners of the Champions League were Barcelona winning 2-0 against Arsenal in the final. Hopefully that's gone and affected it hasn't shown us yet, but we got 850k for the TV revenue plus an extra 3 million. We get a collective bonus, and in review with the biggest overachievers and the biggest underachievers was Zebra, who we knocked out in the first knockout round. Absolutely love to see that. That was a fantastic performance from us. I'm very, very happy with how we performed. Obviously, we're only meant to get the group stage, and we got to the quarterfinals, which is brilliant. We'll see then if we're still waiting on, see if the coefficients change for the European qualification spots. Hopefully, now the competition is up, it will tell us this time. Let's have a look. No, not quite yet. But here we go. Gilmarden breaks the league scoring record for the second league. 23 league goals. So maybe we look to bring them up. 13 assists is Harovic is a new team record for a season. Gilmarden also sets the record for most player of the match awards. Maybe we do look to bring him out. Let's have a quick look at his stats. I mean, he's looking very, very nice there. Definitely a good choice for a backup striker behind. We've got Barisic as a backup as well. But yeah, Livakovic sets a new clean sheet record. 21 clean sheets kept by Livakovic is a new team record. Lovely. He had 18 clean sheets the season before, so he's getting better, which is fantastic. Obviously, he didn't play as many games as well, which is really, really nice to see. But we'll have a look further on into this, see if we do get that confirmation of the coefficients changing for Europe. So I still can't find the coefficient email. It's still not come through yet. Maybe it'll come through at the end of this month. But we'll see what happens when we come to next season. But thank you very much once again for joining me. We'll wrap it up there then. Once again, if you have liked this video, please do like and subscribe. It massively, massively helps me grow as a channel, and I massively, massively appreciate all the support you give me. And also as well, if you didn't know, I do stream over on twitch.tv/FMM Plays. And once again, I hope you have enjoyed this video. I shall see you next time.